Well, hello from Kos. That's Turgid Turkey over there. I've just out on my bike across a quiet area of Kos really. I'm in Kos town, moored up there. The hotel's behind us. There's my bike. I'm out on the folding bike today. I've been in Kos town for 3 days now. I was in Cardamom before that. A few power problems. I've gone through my second alternator now. These lithium batteries are chewing them up. I only just found out how to get electric using the shore power. Apparently you've got to go to the marina a mile away and get a card off them. There's an Austrian sailor that showed me that one. How the hell he knew, I don't know. He only arrived after me. But it's Easter weekend here. This is the Greek Orthodox Easter weekend. Last weekend was the Catholic Easter weekend, so they get 2 Easter weekends in Greece. Fascinating. The water's nice and clear. Welcome to Kos Town Harbour. It's me moored up next to this rather large boat, which is a Greek army troop carrier used to transport the troops between the islands when coming on and off duty. I'm here till tomorrow when the wind turns, and lots of other yachts moored up there. That was empty the other day, but they've all come in to escape the bad weather, which has not been good the last couple of days. It's starting to turn now. The sun's out. So it's Kalymos tomorrow with a bit of luck, once I've stamped out and returned my electric card. I'm struggling with electric at the moment. The second alternator's failed due to the lithium batteries carving them up. So I'm relying on solar and wind turbine power, which I'm just about getting by until I get to a port and then hook up to electric. Well, we're underway from Kos town to Kalymos. So there's Kos. Not a bad day. Clouds in the sky, about 20 degrees. Wind's behind. So I've got the mainsail, the full mainsail, no reefs. I've got the head sail out, pulled out. I'm doing about 5 knots, 10 knots of wind. Over there's Turkey. There's Turgid there. This is a little island, I don't know what the name of it is, but there's, you can anchor up there, but there's no life as such. Wind vane's going. So I had a bit of good luck last night. I thought my alternator had failed, but it wasn't. It was the split charge relay that jammed open. So it was only charging the starter battery, not the leisure batteries. So luckily I've got a link that links the 2 batteries together. I'm not going to get another split charge relay. I'm just going to get a DC to DC charger, and that should cope with everything, all my needs. It's far better with using one of those on lithium batteries. So yeah, should be there about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Welcome to Kalymos. Arrived 2 days ago. There's the harbour entrance. I'm stern to a mooring here. It's actually charging me for moorings. It's only 10 euros a day and about €3 for electric, which is pretty good. Over there in the corner is not harbour, which is where I went to first. Big mistake. I dropped my anchor at the front like I normally do, like I am here, and realised I was in the wrong place, and then set off to come to here, and the anchor got stuck on 2 of those loads of old chain and an old grapple hook on the seabed. So I had to get the diving gear out and go down below and unhook it all. And then I found out that you're not supposed to, it's forbidden to dive in the anchor, and you have your diving equipment confiscated if the police catch you. Great. So A bit cloudy today, but they love the fireworks here. I mean, it's Easter weekend in Greece. Well, it's the Greek Orthodox Easter. They have 2 Easters in Greece. But up there, there is the top up there, is a church. And they set like their homemade fireworks off up there. And they sound like cannon fire. All the blooming pots were rattling on the boat. I'm going on a big bike ride today, other side of the island. There's another port over there, I forget what it's called. You can use the folding bike, because the roads are not brilliant here. Out on the bike today, still on Kalymos, a place called Myrtes. I've come here out on the bike. It's just by the there's a fishing harbour there. Just zoom in a bit. That's, if you can get in, it's a fabulous place to moor up, but it's just too full of fishing boats. There's plenty of depth. It's here again, full of fishing boats on this little quay. Over there is a fantastic anchorage. Might consider visiting. Looks like they're doing day trips to the island. But there's a lot of hills here, so yeah, tough going today. Well, here we are at Telendos. I was here yesterday. I cycled to that area and posted a video. And there's these boats, or rather those boats there, they ferry passengers backwards and forwards. It's very quiet at the moment. I can hear music coming from the tavernas. But it's a grand place. I set off this morning from Kalymos, and the wind was right on the nose, and I was just getting nowhere. I thought, I'm not putting up for this all day, because I was supposed to be going to Lepsos. But I knew about this place, so I thought I sort of had it as an emergency location, so I've used it, and it's I'm glad I did. It's only about 7 meters, that water. But this is the only place I can anchor, because over there and over there there's submerged electrical lines, so I've gone to the charts. But I had a bit of an issue this morning. I found out the guy who's supposed to be filling my scuba tanks wouldn't do it because they're not stamped for inspection. So I phoned up the suppliers and they said, yeah, they've been inspected. He said, we'll send you the certificate. So just more aggravation. I mean, my scuba tanks are half full, and I don't want to start jumping in the water and playing around if I don't need to. I might need them in an emergency, like I did the other day in Kalymos Harbour when the anchor got stuck and I had to use my scuba gear to free it off all the debris that was down below there. So, yeah. Zoom in a bit so you can get a better idea. It's Saturday morning, just out on my bike in Leros, just to cycle to the other side of the island. Look how clear that water is. Almost good enough to swim in. Just by the cafes. Quite a busy little place. There's a ferry that comes here a couple of times a day. Here at the main port of Leros. I've been here a few days now. Checked in with the police and got my stamp. Parked next to the local coast guard. They're German contractors, some of them. Kind of weird how it works, but that bit over there is the marina, so you have to pay money to moor up there. But here, this is the public area, and got lots and lots of next door neighbours, as you can see. These 2 guys here are Belgians. The boat next door but one to me, he lost a bolt underneath his genset, so I had to dive underneath and dig it out for him. Now the main town's in that direction, and up there you can see that those buildings, that's a refugee encampment. It's all lit up at night, and this is that's the main harbour docking point for all the ferries, and they come in at all times of night, 3:30 in the morning, whole place rumbles when they come in. So I'm getting ready for setting off tomorrow morning. We're going to Samos because the wind is going to turn around and blow south to north, so it should blow me all the way there. I did want to go to Leros, or is it Lepsos? Lepsos. But the wind's going to turn again, so I want to get as far north as I can. So it's going to be a good old 9-hour sail tomorrow. Get me up to Samos, spend a few days there, get on my bike and do a bit of cycling round. And then I'll start heading south, probably go to Lepsos. At least if I'm up far north as I can, I know the wind's going to blow me back down to Ditrim in Turkey, which is where I'm going to clear customs into Turkey. So yeah, come to Pythagoria, the home of Pythagoras, that triangle bloke. In fact, that's his statue just over there, and in the distance that's Turkey, so it's quite close. That's the harbour entrance where I came in 4 days ago with the wind behind me. I've come here to escape some gales it's been pretty blowy here the last couple of days. Now it's calmed down, so I'm getting ready to set off in that direction tomorrow to there's a cluster of islands near Scala. Aki is one of them, which is a really tiny island with just got a little harbour. There's no electric or water, but at least there's something I can tie my stern to. These are the little restaurants I'm reversed up to. There's a Dutch boat here with a Dutch family. That catamaran there is Turkish. Well, this one's Argentinian. So yeah, I've been out on my bike. So I'm just sort of winding my days now in Greece. So in a couple of weeks my Greek visa runs out. So it's back into Turkey then. I've got here I've got the anchor out, and I've also got the slime lines which are tied to the shore and to the seabed. So I've got 2 lines there, so I'm pretty secure. So yeah, coming up to another 3-month tour of Turkey. So I'm going to try and head north as much as I can when the wind will let me, and see if I can get to Istanbul, but we'll see. Still in Samos, just out on the bike. Stopped at a bus shelter for a bit of a rest. Quite choppy out at sea today, so I've not a few days in the harbour. I'll go a tour of the countryside. Been raining a bit this morning, so I'll go to the other side of the island tomorrow. Still quite warm though. Another day cycling round Samos. Today I've cycled over the mountain, and this is Samos town. Got a quick bite to eat. There's my bike. Here's the boat yard. A lot of people pulling the boats out for the winter. Still haven't put them back in the water yet. Come to Pythagoria, the home of Pythagoras, that triangle bloke. In fact, that's his statue just over there, and in the distance that's Turkey, so it's quite close. That's the harbour entrance where I came in 4 days ago with the wind behind me. I've come here to escape some gales it's been pretty blowy here the last couple of days. Now it's calmed down, so I'm getting ready to set off in that direction tomorrow to there's a cluster of islands near Scala. Aki is one of them, which is a really tiny island with just got a little harbour. There's no electric or water, but at least there's something I can tie my stern to. These are the little restaurants I'm reversed up to. There's a Dutch boat here with a Dutch family. That catamaran there is Turkish. Well, this one's Argentinian. So yeah, I've been out on my bike. So I'm just sort of winding my days now in Greece. So in a couple of weeks my Greek visa runs out. So it's back into Turkey then. I've got here I've got the anchor out, and I've also got the slime lines which are tied to the shore and to the seabed. So I've got 2 lines there, so I'm pretty secure. So yeah, coming up to another 3-month tour of Turkey. So I'm going to try and head north as much as I can when the wind will let me, and see if I can get to Istanbul, but we'll see.